afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another fantastic night here in the Hunter Stadium. Tonight we have a cracking match for you. It is the number 14 Lindenwood University Lions versus Quincy University of Illinois. Tonight is Saturday the 17th of September. We have a cracking game for you tonight. The Lindenwood Lions are currently 4-0 right now. We're actually just seeing them chuck some little balls into the stands for the crowd that has turned out. Not a large crowd tonight, probably due to the fact that it's pouring with rain all afternoon. I'm joined with my co-host Emily Miller, who's in the studio tonight. She's going to help me through this game. It's going to be a fantastic game.
Yeah, it's really a fantastic game. I think it's a good night for a soccer game since it's raining, and you know, still lots of people out to support, which is great to see. And both teams are getting ready for the first kickoff. It should be a good game.
Yeah, and it's not too hot either, so that's going to help drop the humidity. It's actually gone a lot colder in these last few weeks. We're looking at thunderstorms and more rain to come in the following few days. We'll give you an update on the weather later on. Anyway, back to the game. So it's going to be Quincy to kick off. 45 minutes for this first half, and we'll be getting underway any minute. We do have the Lindenwood cheer team out with us this evening. They'll be doing a half-time show, as I'm sure Papa John's will also be doing their penalty kick giveaway. As well as that, we have head coach Carl Hutter with a little interview later on, possibly after the game. Anyway, so the game kicks off. 44 minutes on the clock. It's Quincy with the ball on the far side as they cross the halfway line. Straight over there in the defence is Lindenwood. There's some heavy defending going on by Lindenwood. 2 men on each person. Just trying to get the ball safely out of the danger zone. Passing over to the near side now. And we can see Alejandro Silva with the ball. Pass to Andre Haynes there. Sorry, Emily.
Oh, some really great skills so far that I'm seeing from both teams. It should be definitely a good match.
Absolutely. And then we see a good clearance there from Quincy. That was number 23, Eddie Ragsdale, defender senior from Florissant, Missouri. Now we see the ball on the near side. We see Quincy with the cross. Luckily, Rodney Mays is there with a large clearance. That ball's going to go way out. Be careful, cheerleaders. And it's going to be a Quincy throw, and it's going to be number 12, Tim Bearer, a senior from St. Louis, Missouri, to take the throw. Short throw.
Some really great defense from Lindenwood there. Oh, and he pushes the other player down, but gets right back up, and the game is still going.
And we see the ball come to the halfway now. Little through ball there. Not very good control, unfortunately, from Quincy. The ball goes up in the air. Try to regain control. The possession switch. Turnover ball to Lindenwood. Now we see the midfielders in the centre half with the ball. Nice bit of skill there from Gonzalez. Definitely. As he passes to Aris Newkick. Now Craig McTeer, the defender on the near side, passes back to Silva, who's right on the sideline there. Back to McTeer. Passes back to goalkeeper. We've got Furman Hughes in goal, the sophomore from Santiago, Chile. Hopefully he'll have another shutout game. As I said, the Lions are 4-0 right now, having a fantastic season start. They were the season champion holders last year, and they hope to continue that into this 2013 season.
You can really see that both teams are really hungry for that ball and to try and make that first goal. But the defense, again, is really great on both teams. So it's really difficult for Lindenwood and for Quincy to try and find strategies to make that first goal.
42 minutes left on the clock. We see a lovely run from Rodney Mays on the far side. Can he keep the ball in play? A fantastic turn of speed from the gentleman. And now we see him cross the ball in. Unfortunately, it's a turnover ball. Goes to Quincy on the far side. He's been chased down. And the ball's going to go all the way up the field, back into the penalty area for the Lindenwood Lions. Furman Hughes with some great control there of the ball. Just sorts out his players, tells them where to stand. He's going to give him a little heads up as he passes the ball over to the near side. Craig McTeer with the ball. Straight long pass. Trying to reach number 9, Aris Newkick, who kept control, passed back to McTeer. Gonzalez with the pass. Silva trying to get through the heavily well defended on the halfway line. Sorry, Emily.
No, there's some really great communication between all the players. Yeah, they're really just trying to, again, make that first goal. But still, it's very difficult.
I see Rodney Mays on the far side now. Going for the run. Aris Newkick with the ball. And the ball's going to go off. It's going to be a Quincy throw. They're going to take their time. 41 minutes left on the clock. Both teams fairly warmed up. No one looking stiff yet, so we've got some good play going on for tonight, and it's going to be a cracking game because Quincy and Lindenwood are both in different divisions. So this match is all about pure skill and basically pride, really. So it's going to be a fantastic game. We're seeing a free kick now on the far side. Goes right over. Quincy can't quite get the ball. Silva trying to control it. Goes through his legs out for a Quincy throw just over the 50-yard halfway line.
That was a really great kick, by the way, just how he shot it and how it curved through the air to try and make it to his player on the other side of the field. Unfortunately, it went out.
Seen a bit of a foul there from Craig Mathieu, just pulling on the shirt of the number 6 player, Honavi Dajak. He's a St. Louisan as well, as he gets himself ready in the penalty box of the Lindenwood Lions area. We're going to see the ball crossed in now. Low ball. Oh, and it's a goal straight off the bat. 40 minutes on the clock. It was number 3 with the strike. And that was Ethan Vendertol with the cross. He's from Quincy, Illinois. Fantastic header by him. I don't know what happened, Emily.
I don't know. It just seemed like it went so fast. I think the goalie on Lindenwood's side just tried to touch the ball, but again, it just went right over and just got right in the top of the goal. Unfortunate for Lindenwood, but I'm sure they'll pick it right back up.
And obviously Lindenwood did the ball. They've got a lot of work to do now. 40 minutes left on the clock, and they've already conceded a goal in the first 5 minutes. We've got Craig Mathieu on the near side now. Chips the ball high over the defenders. They managed to clearance the ball. It's going to go out for a throw-in just over the halfway line, and it's going to be a Lions throw taken by Silva.
You can definitely see the adrenaline pumping in Lindenwood team right now. Really frustrated, I bet, from that goal already in 40 minutes of the game. Yeah, we
can see Carl Hutter walking up and down the field. He'll be having a few temper tantrums, I'm sure. Especially at half-time, he'll have a severe talk with the lads about that. Anyway, we're seeing LU with the ball now as they get over to the halfway line. We see Alex Duarte, number 5. Lovely cross, trying to reach Rodney Mays on the far side. Couldn't quite finish, and Quincy unfortunately puts the ball out. It's going to be a throw-in for the Lions. Rodney Mays with the throw. Doesn't know quite who to pass to. Goes for a long ball. Lands at Andre Haynes' feet. Bit of control, lovely back heel, can't quite keep it in play though, and it's going to be a Quincy ball for a throw-in just over the, as we drop down under 40 minutes. We can hear the cheerleaders trying to get the crowd on their feet. I'm sure they have really wet bums though, so that might not be a case for tonight.
But still, the crowd is really supportive, even though it is pouring with rain. It's really great to see how much support there always is for each game.
There's a lovely through ball there to Silva on the near side. Lindenwood with an opportunity here. Ball gets crossed into the danger zone. Penalty box, and the keeper is on it, number 25, Drew Duncan, a junior from Florissant, Missouri, for Quincy with the save. And now we're seeing Lindenwood with the ball again, bringing it towards the danger zone now. Lovely bit of skill there from Aris Newkick. Sets himself up, left foot kick, and unfortunately it just goes left wide of the goal, and I think it might have been deflected. Yes, it has, because all the players are going into the box. It's going to be a corner taken by Silva on the near side.
It was great to see that there was constant attempts to make that first goal for the Lindenwood side, but it was just too far offside to make that first goal, but I'm sure they'll keep trying for that.
Now we're going to see Silva with the cross, nice and high. The ball goes long, up it comes. Unfortunately, Quincy get on the end of it, and it's going to be a clearance. And then there's a turnover. It's going to be a Lindenwood Lions ball. Can't quite get on the end of it. No one's there to take a strike. Oh, it's a fantastic strike. What an absolute stunning goal. That was Alfredo Pierres, the freshman from Cacas, Venezuela. What a strike, Emily.
That was amazing.
That was like 40 yards out there.
Oh, that was great. And I love how the team is celebrating. You know, that really puts them, puts their adrenaline up and really pumps the team up to keep fighting for hopefully the chance to win this game against.
So a cracking equalizer there by Lindenwood. It's 37 minutes left on the clock now. Quincy with the ball to restart in the middle. It's 1-1 here in the Hunter Stadium. And we see the ball ready to get kicked off.
Definitely be a really great game to see how it turns out for sure.
We see Quincy with the ball now on the halfway line. They kick the ball up to the far side. Can't quite keep it in play. Great pressure there from Rodney Mays, who's, believe it or not, he's actually a forward, but he seems to be playing a bit of a sweeper role, moving back into midfield and even in defense if it's necessary, just like it was there. He's going to take the throw now for Lindenwood. It was a great control there by Gonzalez, number 21. Haynes with the pass over to the near side. Silva with the ball. Taking on 2 players. Lovely turn, burst of speed. Brings the ball in. Can he finish? There's no one there. Unfortunately, a bit overran there as he passed the ball across the box. Keeper was nowhere, but there was unfortunately no strikers in the box to finish the goal.
Yeah, some really great skill. Lindenwood is really fighting for that to make another second goal in the next, from the next goal.
Oh, I've seen a lovely burst of speed from Pierre's there. Quincy desperately, 4 men trying to cover him, and then Newkick steps in with a lovely little tackle just to put a bit of extra pressure on them. We're seeing them with the ball now. If they can't get the ball out of the danger zone. Bit of skill there from the number 10, Justin Ortinu. St. Louisan as well. We see the ball crossed over to the far side. Still a Quincy ball. Bit of pressure now for all Lindenwood. We see Rodney Mays with the turnover. There was a tackle that ensued, and it's going to be a free kick for the Quincy Illinois. And now we're going to see how the Lindenwood Lions respond to this.
Definitely makes for a nail biter, but
I'm on the edge of my seat.
I know. I'm sure they'll pick it up though. It's obviously this can happen in a game, but they'll make it through.
Should pause here quickly with 35 minutes left on the clock before this free kick's taken. Emily Miller managed to get herself ready in 7 minutes, ladies and gentlemen. I did not have a colour host to help me out doing this commentating until 7 minutes before the game. So great work by her.
You're welcome.
And we see the ball crossed in now. Great save from Lindenwood there. Furman Hughes with the dive over to the left side. It's going to go out for a corner ball. And it's going to be number 21, Steve McCanney, the junior, a 5'10" St. Louisan as well, who's going to take the ball, the corner kick for Illinois in the far corner with 35 minutes on the clock.
As you can see, like the players are really shuffling, trying to find that ball and trying to find a strategy to take the ball down the field for the Lindenwood side. But
Absolutely.
Also Quincy is fighting for that ball as well, so it definitely makes it more difficult.
Yeah, it's all about movement inside the penalty box. Get those defenders unaware, get yourself in space for a nice setup for a header or control off the chest and a volley for a finish. And we see another ball go in there. Second corner for Quincy. They managed to get a recovery though, even though no strike was given on the box. Great tackle there by Silva on the near side. And then unfortunately, Harris Newkirk couldn't quite get the ball out. And it's going to be a Quincy throw. Long ball in here as we reach onto the right near side of the penalty box. Nice clearance there by number 21, Gonzalez.
Lindenwood is really looking for that space to pass the ball down the field, but again, like Quincy has such great defense, really blocking all those spaces to make that goal.
And we see Rodney Mays with the control now. He's got the ball. 2 men on him from Quincy though. See the pass, great pass there by Romero. Managed to keep the ball in the possession of the Lions. And now we see Pierre's with the ball on the halfway line. Lovely through ball there. Back to Romero. Keeps control. Oh, a little chip kick there for the Lions. It was Medina who tried, number 21, who tried the kick. And unfortunately it was unsuccessful. It's going to be a goal kick taken here by Ethan Vandertol. He sets himself up. 33 minutes left on the clock now in this first half. He runs up to the ball. Lovely long strike. The ball goes soaring over the 50-yard line. Beautiful kick. Nicely cleared by the Lindenwood defence. And now we see Quincy with the ball. Everyone jumps up for a header. And the ball stays in Quincy's possession. Lovely strike. He's onside there, but unfortunately Furman Hughes is going to get to it first. Number 3 for the Quincy, Illinois Hawks. Vandertol couldn't quite get on the end of it. Lindenwood ball now. Over on the far side.
It looks like that both teams are fairly even matched for skill level, which should be an interesting game.
I was actually worried at first when I saw that first goal by Quincy, Illinois, but a great equaliser. Oh, and a fantastic ball we see on the far side. That was Craig Mateer all the way from the halfway line over to Rodney Mays on the far side. Great ball by him. Lindenwood possession. The ball runs out of play, and it's going to be... Well, Quincy makes the throw, but he's not going to get it. Unfortunately, the official on the far side called it Lindenwood's way. So 32 minutes left on the clock now. Seeing great play by the Lions here tonight. Oh,
definitely, definitely. You can really tell they want this win. So much fire.
That's the thing. It's not a division match. It's merely for pride and a bit of skill. And we'll see how this game continues. Now we see Lindenwood Lions with the ball just on the upper half of the Hawks' area box. And we see Craig Mateer with the ball now. Back towards midfield. Pays with the cross over to the far side. Lovely ball by him.
It's really great how all the fast movements as well, they're not really taking their time. They're just going for it and trying to make more attempts for that next goal.
See Pierre's with the ball now. Passes over to Gonzalez on the near side. Lovely strike there. Unfortunately, Irish New Kick couldn't quite finish it. I thought it was going in for a second.
That's what I thought as well.
Must have just skimmed around the edge of the post. Gave the few heart-beating flutters for the Quincy goalkeeper.
It was a great attempt, though. Absolutely. Close.
31 minutes left on the clock now. Still 1-1 here in the Hunter Stadium. Ball gets crossed right over to the centre field. It's going to be Lindenwood with the recovery, though. Lovely turnover play by them and a through ball. And it's going to be Aris Naines on the end of it. Can't quite finish it, and it's going to go for a keeper throw.
He was really fighting for that, but the Quincy players were really on him on that time, so he really felt the pressure, it looked like. But he still made those attempts, which was always great to see.
And the ball goes high now. Bounces over the 50-yard line. To jump up for a header. I think it was Piers who got the header, and he just kept control. Lovely turn.